परमपूजनीय सद्गुरुनाथ श्री काका महाराजांचे नवसंजीवक प्रबोधन सातत्याने ऐकण्यासाठी मंथन चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा आणि नवीन व्हिडिओच्या नोटिफिकेशनसाठी बेल आयकॉन क्लिक करा.
Position of every planet is fixed in your horoscope, and as per their position in the chart, they influence your life. Wealth, offspring, lifespan, defects, downfall, pitrudosh, etc. are influenced by the position of these planets in our astrological chart. The astrological chart is applicable for all and are not limited to humans alone. Every creature that is born at that moment, the positions of the sun, moon, planets, astrological aspects, and sensitive angles become part of their astrological chart. More or less, they have similar influence in everyone's life, good and bad, both. When astrologers suggest some way out from a problematic situation, they are in actual just trying to give you some kind of support. When you approach them, you are already heartbroken. Any sort of remedy suggested by them provides some sort of assurance, relief, and it actually provides some boost which is very much required at that point of time. It has more to do with our mental state. For example, if you are asked to perform Narayan Nagabali, you spend 10,000 rupees and feel relieved and even happy. When you suffer from some illness which is not getting cured and someone refers you to a good doctor, you take his medicine for a couple of days and start feeling better. This is because the person who referred you to that doctor had a good experience. While waiting in the waiting room before consultation, you talk to other patients who as well talk very positive about the doctor. This creates a very positive image and bring in positive vibes in your mind. Even in today's CD that we were listening, it is said that everything starts in our mind. Anyways, even if we assume for a moment that there is some fault in our horoscope in the form of pitrudosh, kalsarpa yoga, etc., whatever remedy your astrologer suggests can be anything. I'm not an expert, so whatever is the fault in the horoscope for a moment, if we accept that it is there, tell me, who allows it to affect us? We ourselves. No one else but we ourselves start getting bothered by these defects just by thinking about them. Till the time you were unaware about those defects in your horoscope, were you bothered about them? Definitely not. Just imagine if you come to know from somewhere that someone is going to come and interrogate you. You lose your sleep over that. But in reality, that person might have planned this thing a month back. But till yesterday, since you were not aware, you were living comfortably. If you think properly, you will clearly understand that all this is nothing but the way you allow your mind to play. Thus, Sri Sadguru says, instead of having temporary solutions and spending money on these artificial solutions, work on the ultimate and the simplest solution, that is, chanting of Holy Naam. Simply by chanting the Holy Naam, you can overcome all the problems in life. Go to any holy place, read any spiritual book, you will find that all saints used to chant the Holy Naam. In Ganesh Puran, you will find that Lord Ganesha used to chant the Holy Naam of Lord Shiva. If you read about Lord Ram, you will find he used to chant the Holy Naam of Lord Vishnu. In short, chanting of Holy Naam is common wherever you go. Importantly, there's no scope of any kind of cheating in chanting Holy Naam. When you visit an astrologer, I'm not trying to blame any astrologer. There is science behind astrology. They have their formulas, remedies in the form of mantra and even objects. Today, I was reading about one such remedy in the form of Vastu Dosh. But to buy those things, you need to spend a lot of money. For someone who is already suffering, spending 10-20,000 rupees is not easy and may not be possible as well. But to overcome his problems, to get free from the situation, he borrows money from someone and spends in these solutions. If they work for him, then it's okay. But if it doesn't, then in addition to the problem he had already, he doubles his trouble in the form of the loan he takes. Instead, what Sri Sadguru suggests is simply chant my Naam. What Sri Krishna tells Arjun is nothing different. Simply chant my Holy Naam. What happens when you chant the Holy Naam? Sri Sadguru says you will feel his existence wherever you chant his Naam. So simply by chanting Holy Naam, if Sri Sadguru is going to show his existence, then why not just chant? Because all these defects, problems are under his command. Let it be any kind of dosh, pitru dosh, matru dosh, or any kind of curse. All these things are under the command of Sri Sadguru. If everything is under the control of Sri Sadguru, then why not simply hold hand of Almighty Sri Sadguru? Materialistically also, if you see, there's no harm in holding his hand. You start chanting Holy Naam for an hour every day, and if even after 6 months you do not see any results, you have just invested an hour daily in this. But have you spent any money on this? Did you borrow any money from anyone? No. Neither did you travel to holy places and spend money. Today, even if you visit these places once, you start getting letter for donation in the form of some puja that they will perform in your name. Even I received one such post yesterday with a rate card for different types of puja, right from 5 to 7,000 rupees. So if you visit these places once, they keep sending such mails at regular intervals. You also feel like doing these ordinations to Goddess. No doubt, the Goddess is supreme. I am not doubting that. But why should you have someone between the Goddess and you? These middlemen exploit your situation. Goddess is supreme, and Goddess means Sri Sadguru. Gender does not come in way of Sri Sadguru and Goddess. God means Sri Sadguru. Similarly, Goddess also means Sri Sadguru. So why not simply chant their Holy Naam? By chanting Holy Naam for an hour every day, we will at least have satisfaction that we spend an hour in the service of Lord. Even if our problems are not solved, at least we will have satisfaction of serving Sri Sadguru for an hour every day. Instead, if you spend money on those temporary solutions and don't get the results, you feel cheated. You not only blame the middlemen, you also blame that holy place. You say you did not get benefited from that holy place. Yes, people do blame the holy place. Someone tells you Goddess Tulsa Bhavani is not your family god. Your family god is Goddess Amba Devi. So you start thinking that whatever time you spent in the service of Goddess Tulsa Bhavani has gone waste. But you forget that all are one. Their external appearance is just for us. From inside, all are one. In Devi Mahatmya, all the incarnations of goddesses are clearly mentioned. Names are different, and so are their images, but the goddess is same. Whatever service you offer to Goddess Tulsa Bhavani will also reach Goddess Amba Devi and vice versa. Jai Sai Ram.